Good morning, students. Today we start a new chapter in your SST 10th class book in English medium, manufacturing industries in India. Okay, manufacturing industries. Chapter number 11, and we study in this chapter many industries like cement industry, like iron and steel industry, cotton textile industries, and many types of industries which is which is produce the many types of products in India. And there are many important industries because these industries provide the jobs for many people, and a large amount of people engage in these manufacturing industries. So first of all, we study manufacturing industries meaning. What is the meaning of manufacturing? So that students, manufacturing the meaning of manufacturing is that to change the physical and chemical properties of any substance and making for the useful products for human use is called the manufacturing. In manufacturing industries, the industrialists are used many types of minerals, many types of raw materials like agricultural products, raw material, and mining products which is found from the earth, and different types of minerals like iron raw material and other raw materials, and use the manufacturing different types of goods for human uses. Okay, so manufacturing is the important industry in India, and India is the ancient manufacturer of many types of products, such as in ancient India there are many industries situated in our India, and there are many products which are famous in the world, and India export from various countries for their products in ancient time period. You know that in Indus Valley civilization we found the cotton cloths, and in the modern time period, before 2000 years ago, in modern empire, we see the iron pillar which is situated in the Mehrauli in Delhi, and this iron pillar is the evidence of our Indian manufacturing industries development. And what is it shown that? It's shown that in the ancient time the Indian industry is on the high place, and the development of the industry, and other hand, we call that the Indian industry is on the high level, and this is evidence of the developed industries in India. Okay, so manufacturing is not a new concept; it's a ancient context in India, and manufacturing are the major occupation in ancient times and in the both modern period. Okay, and in ancient time our textile industries like Dhaka Malmal and many other products are the evidence of Indian developed industry in ancient time period. Okay, students, and you know that India was renowned as the golden bird in ancient time, but when the British arrived in India, and they used their exploitative policies in India, and their exploitative policies can destroy our Indian industry, like a cottage industry and a small industry, which is the backbone of our Indian economy. So the Britishers destroy our Indian industry, and this is the backbone of our Indian economy. So that students, manufacturing is the important place in modern time also, and different and many countries which is depend on the manufacturing, and they export many types of products from various countries and earn the foreign currencies. Okay, so the development of any country depend on the manufacturing industries. Okay, as like you can see, China is the biggest manufacturer in the world context, and China export different types of manufacturing products to various countries, and you know that our India also depend on these products, like electronics, like any other products which is huge demand in India. Okay, so manufacturing is the backbone of any country which is depend on the products. And here the next context is the development of modern industries in India. You know that after the Britishers, the Indian industry in the childhood period, okay, because the industry in India is not so high level, but the industries of India is going on like a child. Okay, so the development of modern industry in India going to show कह सकते हो आप going grown up with in much time. So the development of modern industry in India, first of all, we can place here that in India, first of all, in India, the first industries, which is the cotton textile industries, which is established in the Fort Gloucester in Kolkata in West Bengal. First textile industry which is established in Calcutta in Fort Gloucester in West Bengal in 1818, but this industry going to fail. But after that in 1854, the industries of Mumbai, which name is Kawasji Dawar, established the first cotton textile industries in 1854 in Mumbai. Okay, this is the first cotton textile in India, and after that there are many cotton textiles industries what developed in after the independence. Okay, and after attaining independence, the first Indian industrial policy was also established in 1948. The first Indian industrial policy was established in 1948. You can read it about in 1948 on the Google or the internet. After that, this policy enforced the Indian industries, and after that in 1950, the Yojana Ayog or the Planning Commission was established by the Indian government, and the main motto of the Planning Commission to enhance the industries in India and through the 5-year plans. Through the 5 years plans, the Planning Commission developed iron and steel industries, cotton textile industries, cement industry, paper industries and sugar industries also, and helped the industrialists to develop the Indian industries. Okay, so the Planning Commission is the main role to develop the Indian industries. Okay students, after that, first of all we study about the iron and steel industry in India. Okay, iron and steel industry in India. You know that iron and steel is the basic pillar of other industries. Iron and steel industry is the basic pillar of other industry, because iron and steel industry provide them iron goods like machines and many other iron things which is used in the other industries for making or produce the product. Okay, so iron and steel is the basic pillar of Indian or any other countries or any types of industries. Okay, first of all, the iron industry was established in the West Bengal in Kulti, which is the name, the place, the famous place Kulti in West Bengal, and its name is Barakal Iron Works. Its name is Barakal Iron Works, but the actual beginning of iron and steel industries was done by Jamsetji Nasalwanji Tata in 1907. Okay, in the private sector. Okay, along with the establishment of Tata Iron and Steel Industry in Sakchi village near Jharkhand. Later, after that, iron and steel company was established in the Hidapur near Asansol in 1909, and you know that after that in 1937 the Hidapur and Kulti, which is the steel industries in India, was merged in 1937, and after that the Indian Iron and Steel Company was established in 1953. Okay, after independence, the iron and steel industries of India is going to developing path, because after the World War II, the iron and steel industries in India is going to the developed form, because the iron and steel industries in India is the main role in world context to provide the iron. So there is a going to good boom in iron and steel industries after the World War II. Okay, and after the independence, okay, attaining independence, there are three main iron and steel factories established in India. First of all, which is the Durgapur in West Bengal, with the help or assistance of British. Okay, in Durgapur in West Bengal with the help of Britishers, in Rourkela, Odisha with the help of Germans, and other third Bhilai in Chhattisgarh with the help of Russian. There is the three main important in the iron and steel factories in India, which is established from the help of developed countries like that British, German or Russians. Okay, and after that, during the fourth 5-year plan, the other factory, which is Bokaro in Jharkhand, and after that in 1970 the government of India established a governing body which is SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited, SAIL, SAIL, Steel Authority of India Limited, which is established in 1973. This is the governing body of different iron and steel factories, which is established in the government sector or public sector. So the main objective of SAIL to enhance the public sector units, which is iron and steel industries in India. In present time, the 12 PSUs, public sector units, okay, PSUs, which is the government factories, is undertaking in the SAIL. So the SAIL managing their policies for the factories and enhance and management of the steel factories. Okay, so SAIL is the largest governing body in India, which is maintaining the iron and steel PSUs. Okay, so SAIL is the important governing body, okay, of iron and steels. After that, there are many other factories in India which is so famous, like TISCO. TISCO means Tata Iron and Steel Company. Tata Iron and Steel Company, which is established in 1907 in Jamshedpur. Okay, TISCO, which means Indian Iron and Steel Company. Okay, ISCO. And third, Visco, Visvesvaraya Iron and Steel Company, which is established in Karnataka, in Bhadravati, Raurkela in Odisha, Bhilai in Chhattisgarh, Durgapur in West Bengal, Bokaro in Jharkhand, and Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. Students, here the Visakhapatnam steel plant, it is most important plant because the much iron and steel of this plant, this factory, Visakhapatnam Iron and Steel Factory, export from various countries in the world. So students, this is the first part of your chapter, manufacturing industries, and next day we discuss the second part of the manufacturing industries chapter. So that, thank you, and that's all.